to help me with my other tax problems. I feel so free again, and I would definitely recommend Superior Tax Relief.
Call Superior Tax Relief now, 800-780-3910, and speak to a qualified professional who can protect you from the added fees and negotiate your tax liability. Superior Tax Relief can help open new doors with the IRS Fresh Start program that's available now. The consultation is free. The information is free. This call could save you thousands. Call 800-780-3910. 800-780-3910. That's 800-780-3910.
Some natural ways to get rid of some little pests that can cause big problems in the garden. That's coming up on This Land of Ours.
Whether at your local green market, corner grocery store, or neighborhood restaurant, you're supporting your community when you buy local.
Food grown right here by Florida farmers doesn't need to be shipped as far.
That saves fuel and cuts emissions.
Buying local is more than just supporting area businesses and growers.
It's buying fresh, wholesome, and delicious food for your family.
Products you trust from people you trust.
Fresh from Florida.
Good for the environment.
Good for the economy.
Good for you.
The Environmental Quality Incentives Program, or EQIP, is a continuous sign-up program allowing landowners or operators to apply for financial and technical assistance from many types of conservation practices. And USDA's Natural Resources Conservation Service in Florida has made it easy to get more details. Just log on to www.fl.nrcs.usda.gov. You'll find links to more detailed information on the overall EQIP program, or simply stop by your local NRCS office.
If you've ever encountered snails and slugs in your garden, you know they are trouble. Garden snails can chew through leaves on plants, reducing productivity. Slugs can consume an entire plant in just one night. If you don't want to use harsh chemicals to get rid of these pests, some natural methods work just as well. One example is introducing other predators into the garden, such as garter snakes. Create barriers using objects such as copper wire, petroleum jelly, or mesh curved outwards to repel garden snails. Emptied grapefruit halves make great traps for these slimy critters. It might seem like a strange idea, but adding mint to your garden could help. It's aromatic, and many pests find the smell offensive. Rosemary and thyme are both in the mint family, so their aroma helps to deter snails, slugs, and other dangerous pests. Planting them near your garden beds makes this area an unappealing place for the snails to call home. I'm Kathy Isom, Southeast AgNet.
When it really counts, depend on the source for the latest weather updates, keeping you ahead of the storm. 96.3 FM, 1370 AM, The Source.
We'll have a thunder shower today, variable cloudiness with widely scattered thunder showers and a high of 78 to 80. Then low clouds this evening, low tonight 51 to 62. Mostly sunny Tuesday, high 67 to 71. Then Wednesday should be a nice day with sunshine, patchy clouds and a high of 71 to 73. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Holly Holdren.
You know what you want to do in retirement, but do you know how to get there? Join Gary and Don Crawford of Pinnacle Retirement Advisors for Retirement with Pinnacle, Saturday mornings at 9 to get answers to your retirement planning questions. Plan today so you can do the things you've always dreamt about doing in retirement. Don't miss Retirement with Pinnacle with Gary and Don Crawford, Saturday mornings at 9. Firm offers insurance services. Investment advisory services offered only by duly registered individuals through AE Wealth Management, LLC.
Are you wasting time boxing up packages and going to the post office or the UPS store? Are you tired of not knowing what you'll pay when you get there? Just Ship offers pickup service and flat rate packaging and postage rates, which takes the guesswork out of shipping while saving you time and money. So quit wasting valuable time and money. Call or text Just Ship at 352-234-3840. That's 352-234-3840. Just Shipped.
This is Ocala Talks with Tom Schmidt, bringing stories that are important to our community in and around Ocala. Plus, of course, a splash of sports as well. Now, here's your host, Tom.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks, hour number 3 on a Monday. I'm your host, Tom Schmitz, coming to you from the studios of WOCA Radio, just off the runway in the Ocala International Airport. In the Brick City, beautiful Ocala, Florida. Overcast today as a cold front is moving through. It'll bring cooler temperatures for the next 10 days around us. Highs will be in the low 70s to high 60s. Lows will be in the 40s and 30s. I want to remind you that the inaugural golf tournament to benefit the Nancy Reinhardt Endowment for Dementia Education, sponsored by Pinnacle Retirement Advisors. It was scheduled for Friday, November 5th. It was rained out that day. It has been rescheduled. It is this Friday, noon shotgun start at Ocala Golf Club. There are still some opportunities for sponsorship. There's still maybe some opportunities for a couple players to get involved. If you want to know more information about how you can help sponsor all the benefits, by the way, to benefit the Nancy Reinhardt Endowment for Dementia Education for Hospice of Marion County. It is the inaugural event sponsored by Pinnacle Retirement Advisors and many others. Call Pinnacle Retirement Advisors at 352-342-9933 for more information to become a sponsor, see if there's any spots left in the tournament for players, because with this rescheduling, there's been some players that couldn't put it back on their schedule, so there may be some opportunities to be a part of the inaugural golf tournament to benefit the Nancy Reinhardt Endowment for Dementia Education to benefit Hospice of Marion County. If you want to be a part of it, call 352-342-9933. It's going to be a good time. Hopefully I'll be able to play in it. I got some medical issues with this AFib that may stop me from playing in it because I got to, reach out to the doctor again today. See when I go back in for a procedure, they'll schedule me for another procedure, see if they can get on top of this heart ailment of mine. Who knew my heart was going to give out on me at 55 years old? Of course, you never know when that's going to happen. Speaking of never knowing when it's going to happen, I now have a list of all the celebrities who we lost in 2021. None bigger than on December 31st. The last day of 2021, we lost Betty White within days of her 100th birthday. She was 99 years old, just weeks shy of her 100th birthday. I thought she'd live forever, to be honest with you. I just thought she's iconic. She was an icon. I thought she would live forever. But we lost Betty White, comedian, and just an all-around good person. We lost her on December 31st of 2021. Lou Grant, Ed Asner, he died August 29th at age of 91. He was famous for the Mary Tyler Moore Show. He'd been in a bunch of Westerns and everything, played the heavies in some Westerns. He was in a few John Wayne movies as a heavy. But he came to real fame as Lou Grant in the Mary Tyler Moore Show. It was a comedic role that he debuted in Mary Tyler Moore, but then carried over to a dramatic role on the Lou Grant Show. He won 5 Emmys for playing Lou Grant. We lost Cicely Tyson. She was a Hollywood icon and sounder star. She collected accolades throughout her 7 decades in show business. She won 3 Emmys, 1 Tony, 4 Black Reel Awards, a Peabody, and the Presidential Medal of Freedom. She passed away in this year as well. She was a model that turned actor. She was one of the people of race that really got an opportunity to make a difference in Hollywood. She died. She was 96 years old. Prince Philip, Queen Elizabeth's husband, he passed away this year. Born in 1921. He was almost 100 years old when he passed away. He married a 21-year-old Elizabeth at Westminster in 47. She became queen 5 years later, and he began his tenure as the longest-serving royal consort. 4 children, 8 grandchildren, 12 great-grandchildren, 73 years of marriage. He died on April 9th. The Duke of Edinburgh did. He was 99 years old. Ned Beatty passed away. You remember he was a character actor. He was always thought, they're usually thought of secondary stars. Not Ned Beatty. Ned Beatty, he was a scene stealer was what he did. He had his debut in his big screen effort in 1972's Deliverance. He was in Network, Toy Story 3, All the President's Men, Superman. He played villains, heroes, bumbling sidekicks with equal success. I remember he was in Stroker Ace with Burt Reynolds. He was in Deliverance with Burt Reynolds. He was in Superman. He was the sidekick to Lex Luthor. Stole the scenes from Gene Hackman
in the Superman movies. He died at the age of 83. Dustin Diamond, Screech from Saved by the Bell. He passed away in 2021 as well. He started playing Screech at the age of 12 on Saved by the Bell, but it was long after his Bayside High School days. He published a scandalous account of life behind the scenes of the teen comedy. He later recanted the allegations. He apologized to his former friends. He passed away February 1st, just 3 weeks after turning 44, and 3 weeks after being diagnosed with what a spokesperson referred to as a brutal, relentless form of malignant cancer. So he died, Dustin Diamond, from 1977 to 2001. Charles Grodin, fabulous comedic actor, stage and screen actor, deadpan comedian, and author. He died of bone marrow cancer May 18th. He was at the age of 86. If you remember, he was in the Midnight Run with Robert De Niro. He played in Catch-22, Beethoven, the comedian. He achieved success in a wide variety of television roles. He made a name for himself as a comedic foil on late-night TV in the 70s and 80s with his aggressive banter with the likes of Johnny Carson and David Letterman. So Charles Grodin, who was a fabulous comedic actor, we lost him in 2021. Hal Holbrook, Emmy and Tony-winning actor, director, and screenwriter. He was in 70 years in the industry. He was in many big screen hits, including All the President's Men and Wall Street. He'll be best remembered for one role. He took on the part of American novelist and humorist Mark Twain in his one-man play, Mark Twain Tonight, which he launched in '54. He performed the play more than 2,200 times before retiring from the role in 2017. Starr died at January 23rd at the age of 95. Veteran television and radio personality Larry King passed away in 2021. He was 87 years old. He has always been regarded as one of the greatest interviewers of his generation, honing his craft with over 60-plus years in broadcasting, 35 years at the helm of CNN's Larry King Live. He conducted more than 50,000 interviews in his life. He told today's Willie Guest, "I love asking questions. I've been doing it all my life. When I was 9 years old, I asked a bus driver, 'Why do you want to drive a bus?' I'm still doing it. Why do you want to drive a bus?" Another comedian that we lost in 2021, Cloris Leachman. She played Phyllis on Mary Tyler Moore, and Rhoda had her own show that she spun off. She was also in a bunch of Mel Brooks movies. Just a very funny woman. She's tied with Julie Louis-Dreyfus as the winningest female entertainer in the history of primetime Emmys. She was nominated for a total of 21. Fans of the iconic actor and comedian were left mourning the year following her death in January at the age of 94. During her 79 years on stage and screen, she had a number of other accolades, including an Academy Award for supporting performance in The Last Picture Show. Another great comedian, Jackie Mason. He passed away in 2021. Mason was known, Tony and Emmy winner, was known for his no-holds-barred humor, one-man shows, as well as film and television roles that ranged from a part in Steve Martin's The Jerk to his recording voice role as Rabbi in The Simpsons. But he's most remembered for his legendary celebrity feud with Ed Sullivan, who banned him from his variety show after claiming Mason gave him the middle finger during the 1960s visit. It was a claim that was later disproved in court. Former Saturday Night Live star Norm Macdonald died at the age of 61 in 2021. Known for his humorous impersonations and his ride delivery on Saturday Night Live Weekend Update, Macdonald worked steadily in film and television after leaving the sketch comedy show. Jim Carrey referred to him as one of our most precious gems, an honest and courageous comedic genius. Yet another Mary Tyler Moore alum. We had Cloris Leachman and Ed Asner. Well, now Gavin Mcleod, who played Murray Slaughter on the series, died in May at the age of 90. You probably know him best, though, as his long-running role as Captain Merrill Steubing on the 70s and 80s hit The Love Boat. He also had recurring roles in McHale's Navy, Perry Mason, and Hogan's Heroes. Christopher Plummer, the celebrated actor who played Captain George Von Trapp in The Sound of Music, died February 5th. He was 91. He was an Oscar, Tony, and Emmy winner with more than 100 film credits to his name, including Malcolm X, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, and Knives Out. But it's his endless rewatchable performance as Von Trapp alongside Julie Andrews that most people remember him for. Also, Peter Scolaro, who came out as famous for his breakout work with Tom Hanks on Bosom Buddy. He was also in Newhart and Girls. He died in October at the age of 66. Tom Hanks said, "I don't know how many people truly do change your lives when you cross paths with them." This was on Jimmy Kimmel. But he and I met, we picked up the script, we started screwing around, and I actually thought, oh, this is it. This is how it works. This is like a hand inside a glove. So he passed away in October. Phil Spector. For most of his life, it seems Phil Spector's legacy would be that of an eccentric and wildly successful record producer. He created the wall of sound, a production style that involved layering recordings until it resulted in a lush and full sound. He perfected it with the Righteous Brothers' You've Lost That Love and Feeling. Of course, we all know, but his contributions faded to the background when he was convicted of murder in the death of actor Elena Carlson, which he committed in his home in California. The 81-year-old remained incarcerated at the time of his death in January. Dean Stockwell passed away in 2021. His biggest claim to fame for me was he was in Quantum Leap with Scott Bakula. So there are some of the people celebrities that passed away that we lost that you may not have realized we lost in 2021. We're going to take a break. We come back more on Ocala Talks. You're listening to 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA, The Source.
Are you or your loved one being released from a hospital and wondering how you'll manage? Inform your physician that you want to go to Palm Garden of Ocala at 2700 Southwest 34th Street for your rehabilitation. Palm Garden provides pain management, post-discharge follow-up, diabetic care, psychosocial support, and so much more. Plus, they even offer outpatient rehab. This award-winning care facility has a team of licensed professionals dedicated to enhancing your independence. Call 352-854-6262 today.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
You're getting ready to move and you work hard. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. You need pros. Trained professional moving experts to do the heavy lifting for you. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. They care about your things as much as you do, and they do it fast and right. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. Visit twomeninatruck.com and get moving.
Two Men in a Truck.
The Appleton Museum of Art presents a musical performance by the world-famous Maharaja Flamenco Trio on Saturday, February 5th at 7 p.m. Presenting a sound that blends the flavors of Spain, Africa, the Caribbean, and more, the trio will play 2 sets, including music from their new album. Tickets are $25. More information and tickets available at appletonmuseum.org.
The Ocala Golf Club, one of Ocala's premier golf courses, from its pristine 18-hole course layout to its amazing pro shop. Jason Linhart and the staff at Ocala Golf offer everything that you need for your golf outing. That's the Ocala Golf Club. Experience country club style golf at municipal prices. You won't go wrong with the Ocala Golf Club. Call them for a tee time today, 352-401-6917.
Think you know Dex Imaging? Think again. In the office, streamlining communications. In the field, delivering top-notch service, enhancing productivity and reducing downtime. In the data center, a part of the growing digital document revolution. In the world of business, supporting entrepreneurs and helping companies grow. In the forefront of technology, developing cutting-edge document management solutions. So if you think you know Dex Imaging, you don't know Dex.
Veterans Helping Veterans USA. Call 352-433-2320. We help veterans and their families with limited financial assistance, counseling, employment referrals, and a food and clothing bank. You can help in making a huge difference in the veterans' lives we serve by donating food, clothing, household items, or direct financial assistance. All donations are tax deductible. Veterans Helping Veterans USA. 352-433-2320. Thank you for your attention, and God bless America.
Dad's service to our country is something we're so proud of. He made a difference and set a great example. Now it's our turn to honor the sacrifices he made for our family and this country. As veteran specialists, Hires Baxley Funeral Service helps us celebrate Dad's life and can help you too. Hires Baxley is here for you during your time of need or when planning for the future. For more information, call 352-484-0891 or visit hiresbaxley.com/choice.
It's bigger and better than ever this year, folks, and you've just got to come see it. The Camellia Show Spectacular going on right now at Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens in Ocala. This fabulous 5-acre garden is absolutely exploding in color with thousands of multicolored blooms, including rare and exotics you've never seen before. You can experience these beauties now at low prices starting at less than $20. While you're there, brighten up your yard with a wonderful selection of Winter Hardy Annuals. Mix or match them, get 10 for just $15. In the old-time greenhouse, hundreds of items, statuary, bird baths, fountains, many at 50% off. Don't forget Bob Wines for trees. You buy a large tree, get a second one for half price, starting as low as $39.99. Don't miss the big colorful ad. Check us on Facebook and Instagram for great new specials this week. Don't miss the Camellia Show Spectacular at Bob Wine's Nursery, Garden Center and Landscaping on Southeast 38th Street in Ocala. We'll see you there this week.
Each morning, we wake up thankful to live in a free nation with liberty and justice for all. But sometimes those liberties can be put in jeopardy, and you may have questions about what to do or who to call. Let Doc Blanchard of Blanchard, Miriam, Adele, and Kirkland help you find the answers. Attorneys at law since 1974 and located in downtown Ocala. If you have legal issues, don't go it alone. Call 352-732-7218. Blanchard, Miriam, Adele, and Kirkland, helping protect your liberties every day.
Embrace Magazine is boldly uniting lifestyles as the first ever and only gay magazine in North Central Florida, based right here in Ocala. Recently honored as Best New Magazine, Best Overall Magazine, and Magazine of the Year, all in our first year by the Florida Magazine Association, our mission is to unite the gay and straight communities through exceptional content appealing to all. Hi, I'm John Sotomayor, publisher and editor-in-chief. Tune in to our radio show on Wednesday, January 12th, 10 a.m. here on WOCA. To read our digital issues, follow us on Facebook and visit our website at embracemagazine.us.
Now you've done it. Have you lost your mind? He's back. And you're listening again. A legend in his own mind. Don't believe me? Just ask him. Here's Tom Schmitz live on WOCA. The Source.